Welcome to the Nailsin Ratings. Yeah, it's time to talk about the Titans again. The most recent episode called Jason Todd, because Jason Todd's in it. Well, when we last left our hero, Dick Grayson, he was overwhelmed by mysterious black-clad assassins bent on killing the mysterious Mr. Adams? Or Adamson? You know, the creepy guy after Rachel who likes to eat eggs with chicken embryos in them. Anyway, boy, it looked bad for Dick Grayson, and then suddenly, another Robin showed up. Yes, Jason Todd, the new Robin. And so that's where we pick up in the Jason Todd episode, although it's not really about Jason Todd. It's about Dick Grayson. So, but that's okay. Boy, I tell you, this was probably the best one so far of the Titans series. There's potential in it. There's some good things here and there. And there's also some flaws and some amount of cheese every once in a while. That's to be expected, I suppose. But this one was really good, and of course it was more simplified as it focused solely on Dick Grayson and his story. And so he's meeting the new Robin, Jason Todd, and it sort of more or less corresponds with the real story, because Jason even mentions, oh, well, how do you meet Batman? And he said, well, I tried to steal the hubcaps off the Batmobile. And that's exactly how it happened in the comic books. So the two Robins, they talk shop and all that stuff, and then he's helping Dick out with his situation, and turns out he's actually looking for him to approach him about yet another case that's not involved with what the Titans are after, which is the mystery surrounding Raven and trying to protect her and all that. So this is Dick's former circus friends are all being murdered, and it's all a trap to draw Dick out by this guy who turns out was the son of Zuko. Yes, the man who ordered the deaths of Dick's parents. So, and it's more illustration of Dick falling into dark territory as he tracks down Zuko, who Zuko is going to get a plea deal and walk, and oh boy, he wasn't happy about that, of course. So he tracks him down and breaks him out of the armored car. He's being transferred, and beats the crap out of him, but doesn't kill him. But the Maroney family shows up, and they realize he's squealing, so they're going to kill him. And so Dick, as Robin, just sort of, yeah, I'm not helping you. So he allows Zuko to be murdered. And perhaps this haunts him, and he's seeing a darkness that he doesn't want to embrace. So continuing with the themes that Dick Grayson's been dealing with from the opening of the series. You get to see glimpses here of what you really want to see, which is Batman. You don't see Batman, but you do get a glimpse of the Batcave and the Batmobile, which kind of looks similar to the one from the old 90s movies and that sort of thing. But it's very brief, so I don't really get a good look at it. And so that's all cool stuff, is those kind of little Easter eggs and bells and whistles that a DC fan just loves to see. But on the other hand, it's a bit of a problem, although this is the best so far they've done, and it's probably a more complete episode overall in its tone and themes and what have you. The problem is that it kind of gives you a taste of what you really want, which is a Batman TV series. Even if it was one told through the eyes of Robin, it would still probably have been a better show, and possibly even cheaper, because there's no need for superpowers and that sort of thing. Because, I mean, yeah, even while watching it, I could tell lighting goes a long way, and so it's all very dark and stuff, and that helps it, but this doesn't take a lot of money to film some of these scenes in warehouses and whatnot, but it works. It works for what it is, and it worked for the story they're telling, where Robin is seeing a mirror of himself in Jason, and also reflecting on his past when he was getting too violent. And Jason, slowly but surely, you get the revelation that he's a psychotic killer, and he's a problem. But Dick's like, well, that's Batman's problem. But it's also pushing towards, I think, eventually they'll get to the point where Dick becomes Nightwing. He's going to abandon the Robin outfit. Because even Jason, why you keep carrying it with you? And, well, yeah, good point. And Jason does make good points about him, even though he's clearly the worst of the two. That sticks with the DC Comics story about the sad tale of Jason Todd. Even though he comes back from the dead. I don't know. Maybe if the show goes on, they might do that, you know. But it's very in keeping with it, and it didn't matter. It works, and the complaints with the show, and when you saw the trailers and stuff, and a lot of it had to do with the outfits and what they look like. None of them really have a costume yet. Only Robin does. And for this being an origin series, and as they're progressing, I suppose sort of makes sense. It didn't quite make sense with Starfire because she's an alien, unless they're going to rewrite that. I'm hoping not. She still has her amnesia and doesn't quite know who and what she is, but eventually, hopefully, her revelation, and then she can get her alien outfit on. Probably not the one that George Perez designed. Even though there's cuss words and stuff, I don't think they've had any nudity, because good Lord, the poor girl would be falling out of that outfit all the time. But something alien looking and that sort of thing. I've seen some behind the scenes shots we weren't supposed to see that leaked out, and I couldn't get a really good look at it, but looks more heroic type costume, so they'll probably give her that, and that'll be fine. But as for Robin, they're staying pretty much in tone with it. The story was always that Dick Grayson and Batman split up. They, got to where they couldn't stand each other and that sort of thing. And so that's kind of in keeping with it. And then, of course, now he's a bit jealous that he's been replaced and all that stuff. So, yes, the best show. It's just, it also kind of shows a weakness in that, boy, wouldn't a Batman show be really cool and great? Yeah, I think that's what people really want. So there's some danger in that, because next week you got to go back to it's the Titans. Everybody else is going to be involved. The Titans are in it, briefly, but for the most part, this is a Robin story, and pretty damn good. This is easily 5 out of 5 stars. So this was the best that they've done so far, and if they can maintain that sort of excellence with their characters and keep it tight and whenever simple and less is more sometimes, that sort of thing would probably go a long way to help the show. So far so good for Titans. It's still a recommend. If only DCUniverse could keep their Twitter account under control. You don't want to piss off half the damn country over some stupid crap that your idiot interns did, and then lie about it afterwards. Yeah, don't do that. You really should apologize. And you don't need somebody using your Twitter account for their ideas. Even if you agreed with it, that's not what it's there for. It's there to promote DCUniverse streaming service, all right? God. And in this brutal market, you can't afford to be doing stuff like that. So, boy, I was about ready to just drop the whole thing. But Jason Todd saved the day. This was a good episode. So, 5 out of 5 stars for Titans. Say, why not like and subscribe? And check out the link descriptions below. That'll take you to my mini stores that have plenty of goodies for you. Say, friends, check out Nailsin Theater at sellfy.com/Nailsin. Yes, there you'll find my poor man Mystery Science Theater treatment of public domain movies that really deserve the treatment. Yes, you can head over there and check out the links to my trailers to such films on my YouTube channel. Yeah, you can preview them and then head over back to sellfy.com/Nailsin and purchase yourself some Mr. Nailsin treatments of movies. I'll be right there to guide you through it.